Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. I am outside. It is Sunday and we had 70 degrees for like 1 hour and now it's in the 60s and breezy. Not too breezy. Oh, sorry. Not too breezy, but got the front grass cut today. That was the first time cut this season and man was it a jungle. So got that going. And Gypsy's sitting over there. I got her outside with me. But I don't know if you could see back there. I got the trailer open and a little bit of bad news. So I'm just watching what Gypsy's doing. So we had some water damage in the trailer over the winter and the snow melt. And there's some surface mold. And I have to strip the whole trailer to see how deep that mold goes. So I have to take all the paneling out. The countertop I have to take off. Right now I started taking off everything off the walls. But yeah, this week is going to be a project of stripping out the paneling of the trailer to see how deep this mold goes. I don't know if it's just surface mildew or if it's mold beyond that. So yeah, some bad news. So we're definitely not going to camp anytime soon, if at all this summer, because it's going to take a while to get this put back together. And I may have to take the bed out too, so I'm going to have to mark everything in there as I take it out, like where the trim went, what side. That way, as we put it back together slowly, we can take the measurements from the previous trim and panelings that were up there. So, and it is a bad thing that this is happening, but it's worse than you think, and I'll tell you why. This is something we've never told you before, and this goes back to how Glenn lives his life with the disability. In the summertime, when he's outside every day, he doesn't walk outside every day. In the summertime, Glenn stays in the trailer all summer long, like sleeps in there. Basically lives in there all summer long. And that's the easiest way for him to come outside every single day in the summertime. He drives his scooter right up to the trailer, and all he has to do is walk a couple steps to his bed. His toilet's right there. He's got a refrigerator in there, and in the summertime I'm outside anyway, so the food is not a problem. We eat in the trailer in the summer. So yeah, this is something we've never told you before, but Glenn stays in that trailer all summer long. That's the only way he'd be able to be outside in the summertime. So if I don't get this taken care of, I don't know what his outside in the summertime future looks like. So right now he's down and out because of what's happening in there. So I'm gonna try my best to get it done quickly so we can see how deep this mold goes. Hopefully it's just surface. And yeah, so right now I got the grass cut, and the pot roast I've got warming up in the Hot Logic, the big one, so that way I don't have to worry about that. And right now I'm starting to take stuff off the walls in the trailer, so I'm gonna have to split my time. The trailer is the priority right now, and then after that we'll see how it goes. So yeah, real big bummer. Yeah, this is pretty much a down and out situation for Glenn. And yeah, I got to get this taken care of. Yeah, this week is going to be in the low to mid 60s. So I don't know that he would have came out anyway this week. So I'm going to take advantage of this week and get it done. So I have a lot to do. And yeah, it's going to be some parts of it might be hard by myself, but I can do it. I know I can do it. So, yeah. When you're forced to do certain things by yourself, that's when the best of you comes out. So I know I can get this done. I just can't control how deep this mold is going to be. So, yeah, I just wanted to clue you in on that. And I'm going to get back to taking stuff off. And I'll keep you posted. All right, everyone. So it's been a couple hours since I told you about the trailer. And I've been working on it, taking stuff off so I can get to the underneath the paneling and the ceiling paneling. So yeah, I've been working on taking stuff off. It doesn't look as bad as we initially thought. It looks to be just surface mold or mildew, or I don't know. It's just like fuzzy stuff. But the back plywood, I guess, in back of the paneling, there's no mold on it. It's not wet. But I still have to take all the paneling off just to make sure it's all good. Looks like the right side of the trailer got most of the damage. And yeah, so it's getting cool out now. It's getting later and I'm hungry. I brought out some treats. I went in to get a drink and take Gypsy back in the house. She was such a good girl out here. She just laid out here and watched Mama work on the trailer. So I took her back in and because I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here in the trailer. It's 4:30 now, I think. I just went in to get a drink. I brought a drink out, a couple of snacks because I'm starving, and I brought a fruit bar out and a little bag of Fritos. We got those from the pantry, so I keep them in the drawer for these situations where I just need a snack. So I checked the pot roast that's warming up in the bigger Hot Logic, and it's hot. So by the time we eat, it's going to be even hotter. So it's working pretty good. I love it when I can just throw it in the Hot Logic, go do my thing, and supper's warming up for hours already. So that's good. Well, it actually felt pretty good to do some outside work today. It was nice for like like an hour or two, and then it cooled off. So it's definitely in the lower 60s now. A little breezy, cooler breeze now. But when you're working, you really don't take notice to it. So yeah, I was gonna clean up the garage today, but it didn't make sense to do that when I was gonna start piling stuff from the trailer in here. So yeah. So that's where we're at. It doesn't look as bad, but I still have to take the trailer apart, strip it down to make sure we're completely good so that Glenn can come out and stay in there for the summer. Because if he can't stay in there for the summer, we're not going to have a good summer, because I won't have a good summer if he can't be out here. Yeah, so yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, that's going to be my project for the week. It's going to be, like I said, lower to mid 60s this week, so that'll give me an opportunity to work on the trailer, and it's not hot. So I hate working when it's hot because I just sweat to death. So all right, yeah, I got these screws. I got to find a bit for. They're not your regular Phillips or straight. It's kind of a star type bit. And I got to find the right bit to get them out. Otherwise, I can't get that paneling out. We're going to try to salvage as much of the paneling as we can and wash off the fuzzy mold. It says you can wash it off, so if we can salvage some of that. I think some of the trim also that got hit with the water damage, if we can somehow wash it. But I've been marking everything so I know where it goes. Glenn's kind of been guiding me from in the house on the radio. And I've been, yeah, he told me don't try to mark everything I take off so we know where it goes. And if we have to replace it, we can use these things as measurements. So yeah. All right, I'll show you everything I took out so far so you can kind of get a glimpse of what I'm doing. All right, so I had to take off this is the back ceiling panel. I labeled it back right, so I know it goes to the very back on the right side. And look at all this water damage here in the corners over here. So I had to take it off, but then I had to disconnect this little flush mount light that we have in the ceilings. So they just disconnect. I'll show you in the back part here. The wiring in the ceiling gets connected to this, so I just had to unplug it. But that was a chore in itself because half of the ceiling was falling over on me and I had to try to reach it. So got that. That's the ceiling. That's garbage. Over here, I took down all this like baseboard. I called everything trim, but it's like baseboard that goes on the bottom of the paneling and the top. So, and this piece right here goes across the ceiling in the middle. So I got everything labeled, and you can see where this piece, got it pretty good. So, and then I took all this stuff off the wall. I took all the fishing poles out of here, out of the trailer, because I'm going to have to take down that the fishing rod holder. Got all this stuff, all the baskets taken off the wall, some more trim or baseboard, whatever you want to call it, panels for the electric, and yeah, and I'll show you inside the trailer. Okay, so this is where the bottom right side got it really good. You can see the stuff there, but I've got this is where that ceiling panel went. You can see right here on this side, and I took it off on this side. We've got styrofoam, and there's like yellow foam sprayed in there. But this is the paneling I got off. But I can't, this is where I have to find the right bit, because these are not regular Phillips or straight heads. So, got to find that bit. And then I can get this whole paneling off, this section of the paneling. And it looks to look good inside, underneath it. So it doesn't look to be as bad as we thought. So yeah, I'm working on this, and then I got to take off everything here. Everything here has got to come out. And in order to get the paneling off over there, where the AC is, I have to take off that countertop. So yeah. So all week I'll be working on this. But right now, I want to get to finding the bits I need for here, so I can take that off, so I can slide out this paneling, and then I'll wrap it up for the night. All right, so I'm gonna have a quick snack and stay tuned. All right, everyone. So I'm ready to go in the house now. I got the trailer closed up now, and I'm tired now. That tells you how long it's been since I've done any outside work, but. It's cold out. It went from 70 to 55. Feels like 51 right now. No wonder I'm freezing right now. So I'm going to go in and turn the heat on. I didn't turn the heat up today because it was supposed to be nice. And it was like 70 for like an hour, and then it dropped. So turn some heat up, get warm, eat some good food, and relax for the rest of the night. Well, I'm going to edit this video and upload it same day. I'm doing that a lot because I want my videos to be as close to same day as possible, and lately you're getting them same day. So and then I gotta edit some bird videos as well, get those uploaded. I'm doing a lot of shorts video on my birding channel, so visit that, subscribe, check out my videos, and subscribe to this channel, hit that like button and share and all that good stuff. So I'm going to head in, and I'll show you what the pot roast looks like in the Hot Logic. All right, everyone, so I'm about to serve supper, our leftover pot roast, warmed up in this Hot Logic. So We're also going to have some pear chunks from the can. And I'll have butter bread, and Glenn's going to have a buttered roll. This is so convenient to have. Let me get closer so you can get a better view. All right. There's a better view of the Hot Logic. The pot roast warmed up in it. You can see the steam. And we are going to eat now. All right, I'm going to get this to Glenn with his rolls and pears. I'm going to serve mine. And that's going to close out the video. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close the video out here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it wasn't like a joyful situation that we found ourselves in. And if you can pray that we have very minimal damage so that Glenn can be outside this summer, I'd appreciate it. And I'm going to sit down and eat now. So again, thank you so much for watching the video. And I appreciate all your support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.